Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Orespawn Adventures. This is episode 14. I am out hunting T-Rexes, although I am not... Ooh, here we go. I was gonna say, I'm not having very much luck with it. It's the first one I've seen tonight. But I'm out hunting, and I'm taking you guys along with me, because we have a lot to talk about. Because a lot has happened since the last time we were together. First and foremost, I should probably let you guys know, as you just saw her go by, I have a companion. Oh shoot. Lovely spider. Yes, I have a companion. I was over in the home world getting sand for some of the machines that I built for thermal expansion, and I found her in a sinkhole. She couldn't get out. I couldn't just leave her like that, so I rescued her. She swore her allegiance to me until the quest was finished. I told her, this could be a little bit dangerous. Are you sure you really want to do this? And she's like, yep, I understand. So, yeah, it went something like that. Okay, maybe not entirely. Did I trap Spyro somewhere again? Ah. Okay, well, Spyro's also has to do with the second part. You see, I really wanted to, after seeing the update for Orespawn, I've been using version 15 since we started the series, and 16 came out like 2 weeks ago, and I've looked at it and I really wanted to do it. Just wasn't sure if it was going to cause problems or not. Talked with the mod author, and he let me know that it shouldn't be a problem. Well, I made some backups, and every time... Okay, that is... Oh.
That is one dead critter.
That is interesting. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I made a backup, and every time I loaded up the new version, I lost Spyro. So unfortunately... Oh, there it is. Somehow he's stuck in there. He gets stuck in the weirdest spots. Anyways, so there was no way for me to get him back. And I thought it was only fair that since he died because of, or I shouldn't say died, he disappeared because of a glitch in an update. It was only fair that I tamed another little dragon. It took him like 5 minutes to grow up into a big one, and for me to just consider him Spyro. So, that's just where things are, I guess. And I'm considering him the same Spyro we had before, so... So, what is so cool about version 16? Well, I will show you. If you remember from the beginning of the series... I gotta watch what I'm doing here. Okay, morning's almost here. We're gonna start heading back, because I don't see any more T-Rexes out here. But, if you notice, originally the Big Bertha was crafted using an ultimate sword and the 8 major boss drops. Now you'll see it's in 3 parts. So what's cool about that... Kill him. Is it allows for much more drops to be used. In fact, go back in here. If I look, you'll see there's 5 of them there, 7 of them there, and 6 plus the ultimate sword, which brings for a grand total of 18 instead of 8, which is absolutely awesome. It should add a lot more to our quest, and the way he did that was he put in like 4 or 5 new mobs. One of them I've already seen before, and he just looked vicious, and I didn't get anywhere near him because I wasn't prepared for it. And he also added some new drops, as in this one here, a T-Rex tooth, which is something that the T-Rex never dropped before. So some of the old mobs got some drops as well. So we will have a lot more to collect. As you can see, there's some big changes around here. For one thing, I did a bunch of landscaping. I put up a fence, although it has some holes in it from a few explosions. I've made a lot of progress on the house. I've got a roof over the entire thing, although I'm probably going to clean it up. I have all but this little section of glass here to do, or done on this side. I have all the glass to do on that side still, but I didn't have any glass. And I have set up what I consider our trophy room for now. So I labeled everything, you know, everything you need for the handle, including all of the mobs we have to kill, the guard, and the blade. And we only have two, the moth we had before, and the T-Rex tooth, which you guys have seen me kill T-Rexes before, so I didn't think it was that big of a deal if I did it. Why is that missing? I don't know. Sometimes blocks go missing for some reason. But there's a lot more work to be done in here. I want to set up the armor stands in there. Hi, buddy. That is really weird. I want to put glass in some things. Bedroom needs some more things. The kitchen needs a bunch of stuff. And I've also been working on the basement. And that's probably where we're going to head now. Come here, buddy. You're going to die. That's right. So yeah, we're going to head down the basement and we're going to set up some of our machines here. Because that's what my plans were for today. So the first thing we're going to need... wow, I got a lot of stuff in here again. It's the only problem with heading out like that. Let's get rid of this and this up there. We're doing better. We are missing a lot of things, unfortunately. That was something I was going to talk to you guys about. Due to some bad luck, we had some problems. And we lost a whole bunch of inventory. That should work. Now I need... this, that one, and that one, and probably that. Okay, that's all the machine stuff. Good, we got the first one up right away.
Excited!
Bucket here. Yeah, she talks a little bit, but, you know, she wields a sword. We'll get her some armor soon. Okay, so what happened? Okay, I need water. I went back to build the machines. I'm gonna put this right here. Do I want to clean that up? I suppose I can. Yeah, so I built the machines. I was just about ready to come back. I got all the sand that I wanted. I had made a bunch of glass. I probably want to do something with this. And I was just about to head back. And just as I was getting to... beautiful. Water there. Getting up to the main pad on the home base there, the red ants just had started to spawn. And if you remember, I also had the termite nest right next to it. There we go. We're going to put down this aqueous accumulator right in the center, just like that. And this will pull water. Okay, before I get into the machines here, we got to talk about this. So I went to right click one of the red ants, and just as I clicked the red ants, the termite spawned right inside of the red ants. And I know what you're thinking, you know, termites, it's just another dimension. Well, that's the problem. The termites take you to a dimension called the crystal dimension. And I had never actually gone there before, but I knew it told you to empty your inventory out every time before you use it, or before you go there. And I kind of figured I knew why, but by going there, I definitely found out why. Because it deletes your inventory completely. Let's see here. And so I lost a whole bunch of nice stuff. I'm thinking about where I'm putting stuff here, so. Okay. And so I had to build a bunch of stuff back. It was a real pain in the butt, but we're making progress. The biggest thing that I lost that really sucked was I had over a stack of both the titanium and the uranium nuggets. So these guys. And so that was enough to build a complete set of ultimate armor, and I lost it. So what we're laying down here is energy conduit. And the reason I'm doing this is normally, if you look at this engine here as it comes up, this dynamo, that red part is the only part on the top that will output power. And it'll only go upright normally, but if I put a power thing there, I can get it to go upside down, which is what I wanted to do. Let's see. Full of water, we want it to be ignored. So redstone does not matter. And we're outputting water on all sides. Perfect. We want to grab some fluid ducts. Ooh, shift and right click, and then shift and right click. And just like that, we've got a pipe full of water. Now we need the water to go into the dynamo here, because it produces steam. I also want this as ignored. Right now we're not making any power because we don't have any fuel in it. And that's okay for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay stuff here. And for now, I'm going to put the machines I want to put in alongside this wall, I think. Oh, actually, no. Shoot. I wanted to leave a gap behind the engines for a particular reason, which I will show you guys. So really we want it right here. These are the things that I really love doing because I love playing around with machines and things like that. So I want to put down the furnace here. Perfect. And I want the pulverizer. I'll put it there. Okay, so now they're all powered. And basically how this is going to work, a redstone furnace from thermal expansion is like a regular furnace, but instead of putting coal in for fuel, it pulls power from the engine here. And then a pulverizer, you put your ores into it, such as, I know I have something in here, the copper. We'll use that. And instead of getting one ingot like you would if you go and put it into a furnace, you get 2 dust because you're pulverizing. If you then put the dust into the furnace, you get 2 ingots. So 1 ore makes 2, which is why I wanted to do it with diamonds, because I can get 2 diamonds out of each of the ores that I have. I am going to run power here for future uses, mostly the inventory system that will be sitting in the middle here. And I think I'm going to cut it here for now, and I'm going to set up the rest of what I want to do here, and then I'll explain it to you guys what I'm doing here. So I'll get back to you in a little bit. Alright guys, we're back, and I just want to see if this is working. For now, I've got oak logs basically in here trying to produce some power, which as you can see goes very quickly. I'm using it to run the redstone furnace here, which is putting charcoal into this chest here. And what I want to do is filter it in like that, with the idea that now I can put logs into here to create charcoal, and it'll go into this chest. But I can also put in ores. See, this is supposed to be an input, except it's not inputting. Okay, so I must need an item duct here too. Shoot. I didn't want that. Okay, we're gonna move this. Put the chest here. I'm gonna put an item duct here. And then we need to put, I did get the copper back, okay. a pneumatic servo in for the extraction point right here. And what this allows me to do then, if I grab the wrench, I will turn that around so the arrow is facing out as an extraction. And then I will right click on here, and I want it to be redstone ignored, which turns it on and starts extracting. Now if I put the copper in here, as you can see, it got pulled into the pulverizer. The pulverizer now is making dust, which goes into here. And it's going to sit in here until this is done. Now I'm curious. As of right now, we have nothing in here. Okay, here's the problem. Stack size. I wanted to make it so that there's always 5 of them in the engine. Okay, so now what does it do? Oh shoot, now I don't have any in here. I don't want it to whitelist it. I want that in there, and I want this in here as a filter. Okay, maybe now it's listed as a waitlist. Okay, now it's pumping in. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. No, I don't want to trade with you. Okay, so now, let's see if this works out right. If I take some of these guys out, you should see the copper show up in here. Okay, copper's gone. Yep, so the copper goes in here.
You're so cute.
And now the ingots are going to sit in here. Now because I have it whitelisted for only charcoal.
I'm excited.
What is it? Oh. The charcoal gets sent into here for power.
You're so cute.
And all of my ingots end up in here that I process. So now basically I can drop this stuff into here. It gets sent into the furnace. It'll show up here. Just like that. So, the way this works, and this is just for simple terms, any of the ores that I pick up and I have to go get them back at home, I put them into this chest. It pulls them out one by one, puts them in the pulverizer. Pulverizer processes them, puts them in this chest. Okay, any wood that I get for fuel goes in this chest as well. Everything goes through the furnace, goes into this chest. This pipe only pulls the charcoal into the engine. The engine runs everything. I like it. I will have more machines in here probably at some point, and this pipe here will be powering my inventory system that will sit in the middle here and go upstairs. And these parts that I have opened up, I will actually be making a hacksaw, I believe it is, a diamond hacksaw for the forge microblocks. And I can make covers that will basically cover over the top of this, and it'll look like regular bricks, so it hides it completely underneath. So that's what we're going to be looking to do. And I think I don't want that to run all the time because, let's see, do I have any cobble on me? No. Cobblestone. I have 1 cobblestone. I need a stick too. I don't want that running at all times. So I want to be able to turn it off. So I'm going to put that up on top there. Then I'm going to come in here and I want it to be on high so I can turn it on like that. So I'm actually going to turn it off because we don't need the power anymore, because I think this is done anyways. And so when I come down here, I flip the lever, it turns everything on, I run everything I need to run, I'm done, I turn it off, and then this doesn't use fuel, because it will use fuel at all times. It just goes into a low power idle state. So that's my plans. Why is there so many explosions outside? Maybe I don't want to know. I really want to get this closed in. I don't know, probably creepers exploding at some point. Somewhere along here. No damage at the moment. So, that's where I stand with things, guys. I am going to be finishing this out. I have a whole bunch of sand that needs to be cooked up in that furnace. Actually, I might start that right now. Lots and lots of sand, because I want glass. I will flip this on. Actually, I'll put it in here, because then it'll just keep drawing. Work on its own, basically. As such. And now it's just going to keep processing this. And we'll probably pull them. Oh yeah, that's right. It actually goes inside of the item duct. So that's why there's more pulled out than you originally thought. And so it'll just keep feeding it into here. And we should be getting glass in here. Perfect. So I'm going to do some finishing up on the house. Hopefully when we come back, I'll have most of the armor room done. I'll have the kitchen done, stuff like that. I might bring you along for a little bit of it. But our plans in the next episode, I believe, is we're going to go take on a basilisk lair and get our next mob drop. And then I'll make some plans for where we're going to go after that. Probably the danger dimension. Get some stuff there. But yeah, things are going to get much more exciting. A lot less building. And should be a lot of fun. So, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Take it easy.